hair, but make it sexy. 25 brilliant recipes for shampoo, conditioner and hair masks. Why homemade shampoo? There are a number of compelling reasons for choosing to make homemade shampoo. Here are some of the main benefits. Control over ingredients. By making your own shampoo, you have full control over the ingredients you use. Unlike many commercial shampoos, which often contain a long list of chemical ingredients, you can choose natural and high-quality ingredients that are good for your hair and scalp. Avoid harmful chemicals. Many commercial shampoos contain harsh detergents such as sulfates, parabens and synthetic fragrances that can dry out and irritate the hair and scalp. By using natural ingredients, you can avoid these potentially harmful chemicals and achieve a gentle cleanse for your hair. Customization. Each of us has different hair types and needs. Homemade shampoo allows you to customize your shampoo specifically to your own requirements. You can choose ingredients that moisturize, add volume, improve hair texture or soothe the scalp. Natural care. Natural ingredients such as vegetable oils, essential oils and herbal extracts offer a wealth of benefits for your hair. They can moisturize hair, strengthen it, add shine, stimulate blood circulation to the scalp and promote hair growth. Homemade shampoo allows you to take full advantage of these natural benefits. Sustainability and eco-friendliness. By making your own shampoo you can reduce packaging waste and contribute to sustainability. You can use reusable containers and avoid unnecessary plastic waste. In addition, you can choose local and organic ingredients to minimize the environmental impact. Making homemade shampoo is not only a way to promote healthy hair, but also an opportunity to take responsibility for your hair care and make conscious choices for your health and the environment. Benefits of natural ingredients. Natural ingredients offer a number of benefits for making shampoo. Below are some of the key benefits. Gentle cleansing. Natural ingredients such as vegetable oils and mild surfactants cleanse the hair gently without drying it out or damaging it. Unlike harsh chemical detergents in commercial shampoos, natural ingredients help to preserve the hair's natural moisture content and keep it healthy and smooth. Moisturizing. Many natural ingredients, such as coconut oil, olive oil, aloe vera or shea butter, have moisturizing properties. They help to hydrate hair, combat dryness and reduce frizz. Natural moisturizers can make hair soft and smooth and protected from moisture loss. Nutrient-rich. Natural ingredients contain a variety of nutrients that can strengthen hair and add shine. Vegetable oils are rich in essential fatty acids, vitamins and antioxidants that can promote hair growth, improve hair structure and protect it from damage caused by environmental stressors. Soothing and anti-inflammatory. Some natural ingredients, such as chamomile, lavender or tea tree oil, have soothing and anti-inflammatory properties. They can help soothe an irritated scalp, relieve itching and reduce potential scalp problems such as dandruff or redness. Fragrance and aromatherapy. Essential oils are often used in homemade shampoo to not only add a pleasant scent but also provide additional benefits through their aromatherapeutic properties. Essential oils such as rosemary, lemongrass or peppermint can stimulate the senses, increase circulation to the scalp and promote general well-being. By using natural ingredients in your homemade shampoo, you can benefit from the many advantages they offer for your hair and scalp. They provide healthy and gentle care and help keep your hair naturally beautiful and healthy. Safety precautions. When When making homemade shampoo, it is important to follow some safety precautions to minimize potential risks. Here are some key points to consider. Cleanliness and hygiene. Make sure that all tools, containers and surfaces you use when making shampoo are thoroughly cleaned and disinfected. This will help prevent contamination of the shampoo with bacteria or other microorganisms. Know the ingredients. Know the properties and potential risks of the ingredients you are using. For example, some essential oils can cause allergic reactions or have unwanted side effects in certain people. Make sure you use the correct dosage and rule out allergic reactions to individual ingredients. Sensitive skin and allergies. If you have sensitive skin or are prone to allergies, test the homemade shampoo on a small area of skin before use to ensure that no adverse reactions occur. If redness, itching or other symptoms occur, you should stop using the shampoo. Storage and shelf life. Pay attention to the correct storage and shelf life of the homemade shampoo. Some natural-based shampoos have a limited shelf life and should be used within a certain period of time to ensure optimal quality and effectiveness. Store the shampoo in well-sealed, clean containers in a cool and dark place. Use of protective clothing. When making shampoo, some ingredients or essential oils can potentially cause skin irritation or stain your clothes. It is advisable to wear protective gloves and an apron to protect your skin and clothes. Recipe adjustments. When using a homemade shampoo recipe, be sure to follow it exactly and do not omit or substitute any ingredients unless you have the necessary knowledge and understanding of potential effects. Adding or omitting ingredients may affect the effectiveness of the shampoo or cause undesirable results. By following these safety precautions, you can ensure that making your own shampoo is an enjoyable and safe experience. It's important to act responsibly and carefully to ensure the best possible results and minimize potential risks. Shampoo making. Making shampoo at home can be a rewarding and creative experience. You have the opportunity to choose the ingredients according to your personal preferences and the needs of your hair type. Here are some basic steps that can help you make shampoo. Research and choose recipes. Start by researching different recipes for homemade shampoo. There are numerous resources online, in books, or in DIY forums that offer different formulations and ingredient combinations for different hair types. Choose a recipe that appeals to you and meets your needs. Sourcing the ingredients. Once you have decided on a recipe, gather all the ingredients you need. These can be natural oils, essential oils, herbal extracts, surfactants, preservatives and other specific ingredients. Pay attention to the quality of the ingredients and try to choose organic and high-quality options. Measuring and weighing ingredients. Measure the exact amount of each ingredient needed. This may vary depending on the recipe. Use kitchen scales or measuring cups to measure the ingredients correctly. Mixing the ingredients. Follow the recipe and mix the ingredients together. This may involve heating or melting certain ingredients, mixing them in a container, or adding and mixing the ingredients gradually. Make sure all the ingredients are well mixed together to achieve a homogeneous texture. Cooling and bottling. If necessary, allow the shampoo to cool before bottling it in suitable containers. Choose containers that are hermetically sealed and suitable for liquid storage. Label the containers with the contents and the date of manufacture to facilitate tracking. Storage and use. Store the homemade shampoo in a cool and dry place to ensure its shelf life. Follow the recipe's recommended shelf life. Before use, Shake the shampoo well and use as usual. Rinse thoroughly from your hair. It is important that you work hygienically and follow safety precautions throughout the process to ensure the quality and safety of your homemade shampoo. Experiment with different ingredients and recipes to find the formula that works best for you. But keep in mind that it may take some time to find the perfect combination for your hair. Basics of hair care. Effective hair care involves more than just using shampoo and conditioner. Here are some basic principles and techniques that can help you keep your hair healthy and nourished. Wash regularly. Cleanse your hair regularly to remove dirt, excess oil and product buildup. The frequency of washing depends on your hair type and personal needs. Use appropriate products. Choose shampoo and conditioner that are suited to your hair type, taking into account the condition of your scalp, texture and needs of your hair. Avoid products with harsh chemicals and ingredients that could dry out or damage your hair. Rinse with cold water. Rinse your hair with cold water after washing. This helps to smooth the hair cuticles and make the hair shiny and smooth. Combing and brushing. When combing or brushing your hair, use gentle movements to minimize breakage and damage. Always start at the ends and slowly work your way up. Use a comb or brush that is suitable for your hair type. Heat protect. When using heat styling tools such as hair dryers, curling irons or flat irons, protect your hair from the heat. Use heat protectant sprays or serums to minimize damage and protect your hair from drying out. Avoid excessive heat and styling. Limit the use of heat styling tools and try to wear natural hairstyles to protect your hair from overstress. Also, avoid excessive pulling, tugging or tight tying of hair to prevent breakage and damage. Take care of your scalp. A healthy scalp is important for healthy hair. Massage your scalp regularly to stimulate circulation and promote hair follicle health. Also, make sure you eat a balanced diet and stay hydrated to support the overall health of your scalp. The structure of the hair. Hair is made up of different layers and has a complex structure. Here are the basic components and layers of hair. Hair shaft. Hair fiber. The visible part of the hair, which is made of keratin. The hair shaft can have different shapes, such as straight, curly or wavy. Cortex. The middle layer of the hair. The cortex is the middle layer of the hair and makes up the largest part of the hair structure. It is made up of keratin cells that are connected to each other and give the hair its strength, elasticity and color. The cortex also contains pigments that are responsible for the natural hair color. Hair medulla. Cuticle. The outermost layer of the hair, which consists of tiny, overlapping scales. The cuticle protects the hair from damage and moisture loss. An intact and smooth cuticle ensures shiny and healthy looking hair. Hair root. The invisible part of the hair that is anchored in the scalp. The hair root consists of the hair bulb, the hair follicle and the hair papilla. The hair papilla is responsible for the growth and nutrition of the hair. Hair growth occurs in different phases. The growth phase, anagen, the transition phase, catagen, and the resting phase, telogen. During the anagen phase, hair is actively growing, and in the catagen phase, hair stops growing and prepares to fall out. In the telogen phase, hair rests and eventually falls out to make way for new hair. The structure of hair can vary depending on hair type and individual characteristics. For example, curly hair has a wavy structure due to the shape of their hair follicles, while straight hair is straight and smooth. The structure of hair can also be affected by external influences such as chemical treatments, heat styling or environmental stress. It is important to understand the structure of your hair in order to choose the right care and treatment. Different hair types require different care products and techniques to keep hair healthy, strong and beautiful. Hair types and their needs. There are different hair types, each with different needs and care requirements. Here are some common hair types and care tips. Normal hair. Normal hair is neither too oily nor too dry and has a balanced sebum production. It does not tend to be excessively oily or dry. Gentle cleansing with a mild shampoo and regular conditioning are important to keep hair healthy and looking good. Dry hair. Dry hair feels brittle, dull and sometimes frizzy. It often lacks moisture and shine. Care should aim to hydrate and revitalize the hair. Use rich, moisturizing shampoos and conditioners. Avoid excessive washing and heat styling as this can further dry out the hair. Oily hair. Oily hair produces excess oil, which causes it to quickly look greasy and limp. Care should aim to balance sebum production and cleanse the hair without drying it out. Use a mild, clarifying shampoo that removes excess oil and avoid heavy conditioners or treatments that can weigh down the hair. Fine hair. Fine hair is often small in diameter and can appear thin or lifeless. Care should aim to add volume and fullness without weighing the hair down. Use light, volume-enhancing shampoos and conditioners. Avoid heavy styling products and instead use products that lift the hair and add volume. Curly or frizzy hair. Curly or frizzy hair tends to be dry and unruly. It needs intensive moisturizing to reduce frizz and define the curls. Use moisturizing shampoos and conditioners specifically for curly hair. Avoid overuse of heat styling tools and instead use products that define and condition the curls. Care habits and tips for healthy hair. Wash regularly. Cleanse your hair regularly to remove dirt, excess oil and product buildup using an appropriate shampoo for your hair type and rinse thoroughly. Conditioning. After shampooing, use a suitable rinse or conditioner to restore moisture and softness, focusing on the ends and lengths of the hair, avoiding the roots to avoid overdoing it. Avoid heat. Reduce the use of heat styling tools such as hair dryers, flat irons or curling irons as these can dry out and damage hair. Let your hair air dry or use low heat and heat protectant products when using heat styling tools. Protection from the sun and environmental stress. Protect your hair from harmful UV rays by wearing a hat or using products with UV protection. Also avoid contact with chlorinated water in pools or salty water in the sea by applying a protective cream or leave-in conditioner before swimming. Gentle combing. Use wide-toothed combs or soft bristled brushes to minimize breakage and damage. Always start at the ends and slowly work your way up to gently detangle knots. Avoid aggressive brushing or pulling on wet hair as it is more prone to breakage. Avoid excessive styling and tight hairstyles. Avoid excessive tension or tight hairstyles, which can strain the hair and lead to breakage. Give your hair room to breathe and avoid excessive pulling or tugging. Balanced diet and adequate hydration. A healthy diet rich in vitamins, minerals and proteins contributes to the health of your hair. Make sure you drink enough water to keep your hair and scalp hydrated. Regular haircuts. Get your hair trimmed regularly to prevent split ends and breakage. A regular haircut every 6-8 weeks will help keep your hair healthy and free of dead ends. The benefits of homemade shampoo. Using homemade shampoo offers a number of advantages over commercial shampoos. Here are some of the benefits of homemade shampoo. Natural ingredients. Homemade shampoo is usually made from natural ingredients such as essential oils, plant extracts and basic ingredients such as soapwood or hair soap. In contrast, many commercial shampoos contain synthetic chemicals, preservatives and fragrances that can potentially be irritating or harmful to the hair and scalp. Customizability. With homemade shampoo, you have the option to customize the ingredients to suit your individual needs. You can vary the amount and type of oils, extracts, and additional ingredients used to treat specific problems such as dry hair, oily scalp, or dandruff. Avoiding harmful chemicals. Many commercial shampoos contain sulfates, parabens and silicones, which can dry out hair, irritate the scalp and cause damage. Homemade shampoo allows you to avoid these harmful chemicals and use gentler and more natural ingredients instead. Environmental friendliness. Homemade shampoo can be more environmentally friendly because it is often stored in reusable containers and creates less packaging waste than commercial shampoos, which are often sold in single-use plastic bottles. Cost savings. Making shampoo at home can be more cost-effective than buying commercial products. Most of the ingredients for homemade shampoo are affordable and available at health food stores or online. Plus, you can make larger batches, which results in savings in the long run. Sustainability. By making your own shampoo, you can reduce the use of disposable products and promote a more sustainable lifestyle. You can also use local and organic ingredients to reduce environmental impact and support the local economy. However, it is important to note that homemade shampoo may not be suitable for everyone. Some people have specific hair and scalp needs that may require a special formulation. Always consult a professional or a dermatologist with any concerns or specific issues. Avoiding harmful chemicals. Avoiding harmful chemicals is an important benefit of homemade shampoo. Here are some of the harmful chemicals that can be found in many commercial shampoos and should be avoided. Sulfates. Sulfates such as sodium lauryl sulfate, SLS, and sodium lauryl sulfate, SLES, are commonly used as cleaning agents in shampoos. They can severely strip and dry hair, strip the scalp's natural oils and cause irritation. Parabens. Parabens are preservatives used in many cosmetic products, including shampoos, to extend shelf life. They can disrupt the hormonal system and have been linked to hormone-dependent cancers. Silicones. Silicones like dimethicone and cyclomethicone are used in many shampoos to make hair look soft and smooth. However, they create a layer on the hair that makes it difficult to absorb and generate moisture. In the long run, they can make hair dry and brittle. Phthalates. Phthalates are plasticizers that can be used as fragrances in some shampoos and other cosmetic products. They can cause hormonal disruption and are linked to a variety of health problems. Formaldehyde releases. Formaldehyde releases such as dimethylenediamhydantoin, diazolidinylurea and quaternium-15 are used as preservatives in some shampoos. They can cause allergic reactions and skin irritation. By making your own shampoo, you can avoid these harmful chemicals and use natural ingredients instead. Natural ingredients such as essential oils, botanical extracts, hair soaps or mild surfactants can provide a gentle and effective cleanse without damaging the hair and scalp. It is important to check the ingredient list and make sure you are using the right ingredients for your hair type and needs. Adaptation to individual needs. Another benefit of homemade shampoo is the ability to customize it to individual needs. Everyone has different hair and scalp types, as well as specific problems or preferences. Making your own shampoo allows you to choose and customize the ingredients to suit your individual needs. Here are some ways you can customize homemade shampoo. Hair type. Depending on your hair type, you can use different ingredients to achieve the desired results. For example, for dry hair, you can add moisturizing ingredients like aloe vera or coconut milk. For oily hair, you can use clarifying ingredients like tea tree oil or lemon juice to reduce excess oil. Hair issues. If you have specific hair issues such as dandruff, breakage or hair loss, you can add ingredients that specifically address those issues. For example, you can use tea tree oil or rosemary oil to combat dandruff, or keratin or biotin to reduce breakage and strengthen hair. Fragrance and aroma. Homemade shampoo gives you the opportunity to choose your own fragrance and aroma. You can use essential oils to give your shampoo a pleasant scent. Lavender oil, citrus oils or peppermint oil are popular options. Allergies or sensitivities. If you are allergic to certain ingredients in commercial shampoos or have sensitive skin, you can make homemade shampoo without these potentially irritating ingredients. You have control over the choice of ingredients and can ensure that there are no allergenic or irritating substances included. Personalization. Homemade shampoo gives you the opportunity to unleash your creativity and create a unique shampoo according to your preferences. You can combine different ingredients and experiment to find the perfect shampoo for yourself. By customizing your own shampoo to suit your individual needs, you can develop a customized hair care routine and achieve the results you want. It is important to test the compatibility of new ingredients and consult a professional if you have any concerns. Sustainability and environmental friendliness. An important aspect of homemade shampoo is its sustainability and environmental friendliness. Here are some reasons why homemade shampoo is an eco-friendly choice. Reduce packaging waste. Most commercial shampoos are sold in single-use plastic bottles, which contribute significantly to the global plastic waste problem. By making your own shampoo, you can reduce packaging waste by using reusable containers or making your shampoo in the form of soaps or solid bars that do not require additional packaging. Avoiding chemicals. Homemade shampoo allows you to avoid harmful chemicals like sulfates, parabens and silicones, which can be harmful not only to your hair but also to the environment. These chemicals can leach into wastewater and pollute waterways. Use natural and organic ingredients. Homemade shampoo can be made from natural and organic ingredients. These are often more environmentally friendly as they do not contain harmful pesticides or chemical fertilizers that can be used on conventionally grown crops. By using sustainably grown and locally sourced ingredients, you can also reduce the environmental footprint of your shampoo. Longevity and savings. Homemade shampoo can be made in larger quantities, which means you have to buy more less often. This reduces the use of resources needed to produce and transport commercial shampoos. Additionally, the ingredients for homemade shampoo are usually more affordable, which can lead to long-term savings. Adapt to zero-waste lifestyle. Homemade shampoo fits well into a zero-waste lifestyle, where the goal is to minimize waste and make sustainable choices. By using reusable containers and making shampoo without additional packaging, you can do your part to reduce waste. By using homemade shampoo, you can create a more environmentally friendly alternative to commercial shampoos. It is important to note that even with homemade shampoo, responsible use of resources and disposal of wastewater should be considered. Ingredients for homemade shampoo. When making homemade shampoo, there are a variety of ingredients you can use, depending on your needs and preferences. Here are some common ingredients for homemade shampoo. Hair soap or mild surfactants. Hair soap is a natural alternative to conventional soaps and often contains nourishing oils such as olive oil or coconut oil. It gently cleanses the hair and leaves it soft and shiny. Alternatively, you can also use mild surfactants such as cocamidopropyl butane, which are extracted from coconut oil and provide good lather. Oils. Various oils can add additional nourishing properties to your shampoo. Popular options include jojoba oil, almond oil, argan oil or coconut oil. They can moisturize hair, make it shiny and help repair hair damage. Essential oils. Essential oils can add a pleasant scent to your shampoo and provide additional benefits for the hair. Lavender oil soothes the scalp. Peppermint oil provides a refreshing effect. Rosemary oil can stimulate hair growth. And tea tree oil has antibacterial properties and fights dandruff. Herbal extracts. Herbal extracts such as chamomile, nettle, aloe vera or green tea can be added to the shampoo to provide specific benefits for the hair. Chamomile soothes the scalp. Nettle strengthens the hair. Aloe vera moisturizes and green tea has antioxidant properties. Natural thickeners. If you want to give your shampoo a thicker consistency, you can use natural thickeners such as xanthan gum or guar gum. These botanicals give the shampoo a creamy texture. Lemon juice or apple cider vinegar. Lemon juice or apple cider vinegar can be used as a natural rinse aid to remove residue and make hair shiny. You can use a small amount in your homemade shampoo. It is important to adjust the ingredients depending on your hair type and needs. Experiment with different ingredients and amounts to find the optimal formula for your homemade shampoo. However, keep in mind that not all ingredients are suitable for every hair type. If you have specific concerns or an allergic reaction occurs, consult a professional or a dermatologist. Base oils and their properties. When making homemade shampoo, base oils can be used to add additional nourishing properties to the shampoo. Here are some common base oils and their properties. Coconut oil. Coconut oil is a popular base oil for homemade shampoo. It has moisturizing properties and penetrates well into the hair to make it soft and smooth. Coconut oil can also help strengthen the hair shaft and reduce breakage. Full stop. Olive oil. Olive oil is another versatile base oil for homemade shampoo. It contains many nutrients and antioxidants that can strengthen hair and add shine. Olive oil is especially good for dry or damaged hair. Almond oil. Almond oil is light and well tolerated, making it suitable for many hair types. It moisturizes, soothes the scalp and adds shine to the hair. Almond oil can also help improve hair texture and reduce split ends. Jojoba oil. Jojoba oil is similar in composition to the scalp's natural oil, sebum. It regulates the scalp's moisture balance and can remove excess oil without drying out the hair. Jojoba oil also helps soothe dry and flaky scalps. Argan oil. Argan oil is known for its nourishing properties. It contains many vitamins and antioxidants that can strengthen hair, protect it from damage and give it shine. Argan oil is particularly good for brittle and damaged hair. These base oils can be used individually or combined with each other to achieve the desired results. You can try different base oils according to your needs and preferences and adjust the amount to achieve the optimal result for your hair. Note that when using oil-based ingredients, a more thorough cleansing may be required to avoid making the hair appear greasy. Essential oils for fragrance and effect. Essential oils are often used in homemade shampoos to give them a pleasant scent and provide additional benefits for the hair. Here are some common essential oils and their scent and effect properties. Lavender oil. Lavender oil has a calming and relaxing scent. It can help soothe the scalp and stimulate hair growth. Lavender oil is good for dry or itchy hair and can also help with dandruff. Peppermint oil. Peppermint oil has a refreshing and invigorating scent. It can stimulate the scalp and provide a cooling sensation. Peppermint oil can also promote blood circulation in the scalp and stimulate hair growth. Rosemary oil. Rosemary oil has an herbaceous scent and is often used for its stimulating properties. It can improve blood flow to the scalp, which can promote hair growth. Rosemary oil works well for thin or fine hair and can help add volume and fullness. Tea tree oil. Tea tree oil has a strong, spicy scent and is antiseptic and antimicrobial. It can help fight dandruff and cleanse the scalp of impurities. Tea tree oil is good for oily or flaky hair. Lemon oil. Lemon oil has a fresh and citrusy scent. It has a clarifying and refreshing effect and can remove excess oil from the scalp. Lemon oil is good for oily hair and gives the shampoo a refreshing scent. Ylang ylang oil. Ylang ylang oil has a floral and exotic scent. It can moisturize hair and add shine. Ylang ylang oil is good for dry or damaged hair. It is important to use essential oils sparingly as they are concentrated. Start with a few drops and adjust the amount depending on the scent you want. Make sure you use high-quality essential oils and be careful if you have sensitive skin or allergies. Additional ingredients for specific needs. When making homemade shampoo, additional ingredients can be used to meet specific hair needs. Here are some examples of such ingredients. Aloe vera. Aloe vera gel has moisturizing and soothing properties. It can hydrate dry or damaged hair and soothe the scalp. Aloe vera can be added directly to shampoo or used as a standalone ingredient. Honey. Honey is a natural moisturizer and can be added to shampoo to give hair extra moisture. Honey also helps to soften and smooth hair and protect it from damage. Apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar can be used as a natural rinse to remove residue from the hair and scalp. It also balances the pH of the scalp and can help with dandruff or oily hair. Dilute the apple cider vinegar with water and use it as a final rinse after shampooing. Egg. Eggs contain proteins that can strengthen hair and add shine. You can add an egg to your homemade shampoo to reap these benefits. Make sure to mix the shampoo well to avoid clumping. Green tea. Green tea has antioxidant properties and can help protect hair from free radical damage. You can use green tea as a base for your homemade shampoo or make it into an infusion and use it as a conditioner. Lemon juice. Lemon juice has a lightening effect and can help lighten hair naturally. You can add lemon juice to your homemade shampoo or dilute it with water and use it as a final rinse. These additional ingredients can be used depending on your needs and hair type. Experiment with different combinations to achieve the desired results. However, keep in mind that some ingredients may not be suitable for all hair types. If you have specific concerns or an allergic reaction occurs, consult a professional or a dermatologist. Basic recipes for homemade shampoo. Here are 2 basic homemade shampoo recipes that can serve as a starting point. You can adapt these recipes and add more ingredients to suit your needs and preferences. Recipe 1. Basic shampoo with hair soap. Ingredients. 1 piece of hair soap, approximately 30-40 g. 2 cups of water. 1 tablespoon of base oil. For example, coconut oil or olive oil. Essential oils. Optional. For fragrance. Directions. Grate the hair soap with a kitchen grater to break it into fine flakes. Heat the water in a saucepan and add the hair soap flakes. Stir until the soap has completely dissolved. Add the base oil and stir well. Allow the shampoo to cool and add essential oils for fragrance if desired. Pour the shampoo into a bottle or container and store in a cool, dark place. Recipe 2. Basic shampoo with mild surfactant. Ingredients. 1 cup of mild surfactant. For example, cocamidopropyl butane. 1 cup distilled water. 1 tablespoon of base oil. For example, almond oil or jojoba oil. Essential oils. Optional. For fragrance. Directions. Mix the mild surfactant and distilled water in a bowl. Add the base oil and stir well. If desired, add essential oils for fragrance and mix well. Pour the shampoo into a bottle or container and store it in a cool, dark place. These 2 recipes serve as a base and can be customized according to your needs and preferences. You can add different oils, botanical extracts or other ingredients to achieve the desired results. Be sure to mix the ingredients well and shake the shampoo well before each use. Test the shampoo on a small section of hair to make sure it is suitable for your hair and adjust the ingredients and amounts accordingly. Simple shampoo for all hair types. Here is a simple shampoo recipe that is suitable for all hair types. Ingredients. 1 cup distilled water. 1 stroke 4 cup mild liquid soap. For example, castile soap. 1 teaspoon of base oil. For example, coconut oil or almond oil. Essential oils. Optional. For fragrance. Directions. Mix the distilled water and mild liquid soap in a bowl. Add the base oil and stir well to combine. If desired, add a few drops of essential oils to give the shampoo a pleasant scent. Mix the essential oils well. Pour the shampoo into a bottle or container and store in a cool, dark place. This simple shampoo is easy to make and is suitable for all hair types. The mild liquid soap gently cleanses the hair while the base oil moisturizes and softens the hair. The addition of essential oils is optional, but they can give the shampoo a pleasant scent and may also have additional benefits for the hair. Please note that when using homemade shampoo, your hair may need a short adjustment period as it adjusts to the natural ingredients. You may also find that you need to wash your hair less frequently as homemade shampoo tends to be gentler and does not strip the hair's natural oils as much as conventional shampoos. Adjust the amount and frequency of use to suit your individual needs. Moisturizing shampoo for dry hair. Here is a recipe for a moisturizing shampoo specifically designed for dry hair. Ingredients. 1 cup distilled water. 1 stroke 4 cup mild liquid soap. For example, castile soap. 1 tablespoon of aloe vera gel. 1 tablespoon honey. 1 teaspoon coconut oil. Essential oils. Optional. For fragrance. Directions. In a bowl, mix the distilled water and the mild liquid soap well. Add the aloe vera gel, honey and coconut oil. Stir thoroughly to combine all the ingredients. If desired, add a few drops of essential oils to give the shampoo a pleasant scent. Pour the shampoo into a bottle or container and store it in a cool, dark place. This shampoo is particularly moisturizing and is great for dry hair that needs extra care. The mild liquid soap gently cleanses while the aloe vera gel moisturizes and soothes the scalp. The honey and coconut oil help nourish and soften the hair. You can also add essential oils to personalize the scent of the shampoo and potentially provide additional benefits for the hair. Use the shampoo as usual, gently massaging it into the hair and scalp and rinsing thoroughly. If you find that your hair still needs moisture, you can also use a rinse with apple cider vinegar and water to restore moisture balance. Adjust the amount and frequency of shampoo used to suit your individual needs. Everyone's hair is unique, so it may take some experimentation to find the perfect blend for your dry hair. Cleansing shampoo for oily hair. Here is a recipe for a cleansing shampoo specifically designed for oily hair. Ingredients: 1 cup distilled water, 1/4 cup mild liquid soap, for example, castile soap, 1 tablespoon apple cider vinegar, 1 teaspoon lemon juice, 1 teaspoon of tea tree oil. Essential oils, optional, for fragrance. Directions: in a bowl, mix the distilled water and the mild liquid soap well. Add the apple cider vinegar, lemon juice and tea tree oil. Stir thoroughly to combine all ingredients. If desired, add a few drops of essential oils to give the shampoo a pleasant scent. Pour the shampoo into a bottle or container and store in a cool, dark place. This shampoo is particularly cleansing and works well for oily hair that tends to produce excess sebum. The mild liquid soap cleanses the hair thoroughly, while the apple cider vinegar and lemon juice help remove excess oil and balance the scalp. The tea tree oil has antiseptic properties and can help regulate sebum production. You can also add essential oils to personalize the scent of the shampoo and potentially provide additional benefits for the hair. Use the shampoo as usual, gently massaging it into the hair and scalp and rinsing thoroughly. Be careful not to get the shampoo in your eyes, as the lemon juice and tea tree oil can irritate them. Adjust the amount and frequency of shampoo used to suit your individual needs. Everyone's hair is unique, so it may take some experimentation to find the perfect blend for your oily hair. Soothing shampoo for sensitive scalp. Here is a recipe for a soothing shampoo specifically designed for sensitive scalps. Ingredients: 1 cup distilled water, 1/4 cup mild liquid soap, for example, castile soap, 1 tablespoon of aloe vera gel, 1 tablespoon of chamomile tea, cooled, 1 teaspoon jojoba oil. Essential oils, optional, for fragrance. Directions: in a bowl, mix the distilled water and the mild liquid soap well. Add the aloe vera gel, cooled chamomile tea and jojoba oil. Stir thoroughly to combine all ingredients. If desired, add a few drops of essential oils to give the shampoo a pleasant scent. Pour the shampoo into a bottle or container and store it in a cool, dark place. This shampoo is particularly soothing and works well for sensitive scalps that are prone to irritation and itching. The mild liquid soap gently cleanses, while the aloe vera gel and chamomile tea can soothe the scalp and relieve irritation. The jojoba oil helps moisturize and condition the scalp. You can also add essential oils to personalize the scent of the shampoo and potentially provide additional benefits for the hair. Use the shampoo as usual, gently massaging it into the hair and scalp and rinsing thoroughly. Be careful not to get the shampoo in the eyes, as it may cause irritation. Adjust the amount and frequency of shampoo used to suit your individual needs. Every scalp is unique, so it may take some experimentation to find the perfect blend for your sensitive scalp. Advanced recipes and adjustments. Advanced recipes allow for more variety and customization for homemade shampoo. Here are some ideas and customizations you can try. Herbal infusion. Instead of distilled water, you can make an infusion of herbs to add extra benefits to your shampoo. Examples of herbs suitable for hair care include rosemary, nettle, lavender or chamomile. Add the herbs to boiling water. Let them steep and cool before using them to make the shampoo. Hair strengthening shampoo. Add ingredients to your shampoo that strengthen hair and protect it from damage. These can be egg yolk, beer or oat protein. For example, these ingredients can strengthen hair and give it shine. Anti-dandruff shampoo. If you suffer from dandruff, you can add ingredients to your shampoo that will help soothe the scalp and reduce dandruff. Tea tree oil, lemon juice, or apple cider vinegar can help fight dandruff. But be sure to use these ingredients in moderation, as they can be irritating to sensitive scalps. Hair growth shampoo. If you want to stimulate the growth of your hair, you can add ingredients like rosemary oil, fenugreek seed oil or castor oil to your shampoo. These ingredients can increase blood circulation to the scalp and support hair growth. Color protecting shampoo. If you have colored hair, you can use ingredients that will help preserve the color longer and protect the hair from fading. Some options include henna powder, chamomile tea, or coconut milk. Remember that it is important to find the right amount and combination of ingredients that suit your hair type and needs. Experiment with different recipes and adjust them if necessary to get the best result. Also, keep in mind that homemade shampoo may not have the same shelf life compared to commercial products, so it is advisable to make smaller batches and prepare fresh shampoo regularly. Intensive hair treatment with natural ingredients. An intensive hair mask with natural ingredients can deeply nourish, repair and moisturize hair. Here is a recipe for an intensive hair mask that you can make at home. Ingredients: 1 ripe avocado, 2 tablespoons coconut oil, 1 tablespoon honey, 1 teaspoon olive oil. Essential oils, optional, for fragrance. Directions: in a bowl, mash the ripe avocado thoroughly with a fork until it reaches a creamy consistency. Add the coconut oil, honey and olive oil. Stir well to combine all ingredients. If desired, add a few drops of essential oils to give the hair mask a pleasant scent and possibly additional benefits for the hair. Apply the hair treatment to damp hair, concentrating especially on the ends and damaged areas. Gently massage the hair treatment into your hair and scalp, making sure that all strands of hair are evenly covered. Wrap your hair in a towel or shower cap and leave the hair treatment on for at least 30 minutes or even overnight. After the exposure time, rinse your hair thoroughly and wash it with a mild shampoo. This intensive hair mask is particularly nourishing and is ideal for stressed, dry or damaged hair. The avocado moisturizes, while the coconut oil, honey and olive oil nourish, repair and soften the hair. You can also add essential oils to personalize the scent of the mask and possibly provide additional benefits for the hair. Use the intensive hair treatment once a week or as needed to achieve the best result. You can adjust the amounts of ingredients according to the length and thickness of your hair. If you have leftover hair treatment, you can store it in the refrigerator and use it within 1 to 2 days. Please note that allergic reactions to certain ingredients may occur. Before using the hair treatment, perform a patch test to ensure that you are not allergic to any of the ingredients. Herbal infusions for additional care. Herbal infusions can be a wonderful addition to homemade shampoo as they can provide additional care and benefits to the hair. Here are some popular herbs and their benefits when used as an infusion. Rosemary. Rosemary is known for its stimulating properties that can promote hair growth. A rosemary infusion can also help soothe the scalp, reduce dandruff, and strengthen hair. Chamomile. Chamomile has soothing and anti-inflammatory properties. A chamomile infusion can soothe the scalp, relieve itching and make hair softer and shinier. Nettle. Nettles are rich in nutrients such as iron, vitamin C and B vitamins. A nettle infusion can strengthen hair, reduce hair loss and improve scalp health. Lavender. Lavender has calming properties and a pleasant scent. A lavender infusion can help relieve stress, soothe the scalp and revitalize hair. Peppermint. Peppermint has a cooling and refreshing effect. A peppermint infusion can help invigorate the scalp, relieve itching and revitalize hair. To make an herbal infusion, place a handful of fresh or dried herbs in a bowl and pour boiling water over them. Let the infusion steep for about 30 minutes and then strain the herbs. The resulting liquid can be used as a base for your homemade shampoo. You can also use the herbal infusion as a hair conditioner after washing by applying it to damp hair and not rinsing it out. Remember that different herbs have different effects and it is important to choose the ones that suit your specific needs. You can also combine different herbs to create a customized blend. Experiment with different herbs and find out which ones work best for your hair. Adapting recipes to personal preferences. Homemade shampoo recipes can easily be customized to suit personal preferences. Here are some ways you can adapt the recipes to suit your individual needs and preferences. Fragrance. Add essential oils to give your shampoo a pleasant scent. Choose essential oils that you like and that may also provide benefits for hair. Popular options include lavender, rosemary, lemon balm, tea tree oil and peppermint. Experiment with different fragrance combinations to find your personal favorite scent. Consistency. If you want to adjust the consistency of the shampoo, you can vary the amount of liquid or oil in the recipes. If you prefer a thicker shampoo, add less liquid. For a thinner consistency, you can use a little more liquid. Ingredient substitutions. If you are intolerant to certain ingredients or do not have them on hand, you can substitute them with similar ingredients. For example, you can use almond oil instead of jojoba oil or shea butter instead of coconut oil. However, be careful when choosing substitute ingredients as they may have different properties. Additional care. If you have specific hair problems or needs, you can add additional ingredients to the recipes. For example, you can use aloe vera gel for extra moisture, argan oil for shine and softness, or vitamin E oil for hair health. Experiment with different ingredients to achieve the desired results. Adjusting the amount. You can adjust the amounts of ingredients in the recipes to make more or less shampoo, depending on your needs. However, keep in mind that homemade shampoo may not have the same shelf life compared to commercial products, so it is advisable to make smaller batches and prepare fresh shampoo regularly. Remember that it's important to pay careful attention to your hair and scalp and observe how it responds to the adjustments. Everyone has different needs and preferences, so it may take some experimentation to find the perfect shampoo for you. Tips for making and storing. Here are some tips for making and storing homemade shampoo. Cleanliness. Make sure all utensils, containers and work surfaces used are clean to avoid contamination. It is best to use sterilized containers to prevent the growth of bacteria and mold. Measure ingredients accurately. Be sure to measure ingredients according to the quantities provided to get a balanced shampoo. Excessive amounts of certain ingredients can weigh down hair or have an undesirable effect. Stir thoroughly. Mix all the ingredients thoroughly to ensure they are well combined and form a homogeneous mixture. This will ensure that all the ingredients are evenly distributed throughout the shampoo. Storage. Store the homemade shampoo in suitable containers. It is best to choose dark glass or plastic bottles that are protected from light. Avoid metal containers as certain ingredients can react with metal. Keep the shampoo tightly closed and in a cool, dark place to extend its shelf life. Shelf life. Homemade shampoo does not contain preservatives like commercial products, so its shelf life is limited. Typically, homemade shampoo will last for 1-2 months, depending on the ingredients it contains. However, be aware of any changes in the shampoo smell, texture, or appearance, as this may be a sign of expired shelf life or contamination. Therefore, it is better to prepare smaller amounts of shampoo to ensure that you use it within a reasonable time. Allergies and sensitivities. Be aware that some people may be allergic or sensitive to certain ingredients. Before using a homemade shampoo, perform a patch test by applying a small amount to the skin behind the ear and waiting 24 hours. If no negative reactions occur, the shampoo is probably safe for you. By following these tips, you can ensure that your homemade shampoo is good and safe to use. However, always pay attention to possible changes or reactions in your hair and scalp and adjust the recipes if necessary. Instructions for making homemade shampoo. Here is a general guide to making homemade shampoo. Step 1. Gather the ingredients needed according to the recipe you have chosen. This may include base oils, essential oils, herbal infusions and additional ingredients. Step 2. Make sure all utensils and containers are clean to avoid contamination. Step 3. Carefully measure the ingredients according to the recipe instructions. Follow the quantities indicated to get a balanced shampoo. Step 4. If the recipe calls for essential oils or herbal infusions, prepare them and let them cool before using. Step 5. Combine all ingredients in a suitable container. Stir thoroughly to ensure that all ingredients are well combined and form a homogeneous mixture. Step 6. Check the consistency of the shampoo. If it is too thick, add a little more liquid. If it is too thin, add a little more base oil or more solid ingredients to thicken it. Step 7. Check the scent of the shampoo. If you want to intensify the scent, add a few drops of essential oil and stir again. Step 8. Pour the homemade shampoo into a suitable bottle or container. Make sure the container is tightly closed to protect the shampoo from light and contamination. Step 9. Label the container with the date of manufacture and ingredients so you can keep track. Step 10. Use the homemade shampoo like any other shampoo. Shake the bottle before each use to mix the ingredients well. Please note that these are general instructions and that the specific steps may vary depending on the recipe and type of shampoo desired. It is important to follow the instructions in the chosen recipe exactly for best results. Storage and shelf life of shampoos. The storage and shelf life of homemade shampoo can vary depending on the ingredients included and the method of preservation. Here are some general guidelines. Storage. Store the homemade shampoo in dark glass or plastic bottles that are protected from direct sunlight. Light can affect the quality of the ingredients. Store the bottles in a cool, dry place to ensure a longer shelf life. Closure. Make sure the bottles are tightly closed to prevent air and contaminants from entering. This will help extend the shelf life of the shampoo. Shelf life. Homemade shampoo does not contain artificial preservatives like commercial products. Therefore, the shelf life is limited. Typically, homemade shampoo will last for 1-2 months if stored correctly. Watch for changes. Watch for changes in the shampoo smell, texture, or appearance. If the smell changes, the shampoo has a strange consistency, or shows signs of mold or contamination, throw it away and make a new batch. Preservatives. If you want a longer shelf life, you can use natural preservatives such as vitamin E oil or grapefruit seed extract. These can help inhibit the growth of bacteria and fungi. Follow the instructions for using these preservatives according to the recipe you have chosen. It is important to note that homemade shampoo may not last as long as commercial products because it does not contain strong preservatives. So it is advisable to make smaller batches and prepare fresh shampoo regularly to ensure effectiveness and safety. Also, keep in mind that homemade shampoo may be natural-based and therefore more sensitive to environmental factors. If you have any doubts or notice any changes, it is best to discard the shampoo and make a new batch to avoid any potential risks. Hygiene practices in shampoo production. When making homemade shampoo, it is important to follow good hygiene practices to ensure the safety and quality of the product. Here are some tips for hygiene when making shampoo. Clean work surface. Make sure your work surface is clean before you start making. Clean the surface thoroughly and use disinfectant if necessary. Clean utensils. Use clean utensils, such as spoons, measuring cups and bowls. Clean them thoroughly before use to avoid contamination. Hand washing. Wash your hands thoroughly with soap and warm water before you start preparing. This will prevent the transfer of bacteria and germs to the ingredients. Sterilized containers. Use sterilized containers to store the homemade shampoo. You can sterilize the containers in boiling water before use or clean them thoroughly with hot water and soap. Avoid direct contact. Avoid dipping your hands directly into the shampoo as this may increase the risk of contamination. Instead, use spoons or other clean utensils to scoop out the shampoo. Quick filling. Quickly fill the homemade shampoo into containers to minimize the time it is exposed. This helps reduce the risk of contamination. Refrigeration of ingredients. If necessary, refrigerate certain ingredients before using them in the shampoo manufacturing process to inhibit the growth of bacteria. Storing in the refrigerator. In some cases, it may be necessary to store the homemade shampoo in the refrigerator, especially if it contains fresh or perishable ingredients. Check the recipe and follow the storage instructions. By following good hygiene practices, you can ensure that your homemade shampoo is clean, safe and of good quality. Frequently asked questions and troubleshooting. Here are some frequently asked questions and troubleshooting related to homemade shampoo. Q. My homemade shampoo is too thin runny. What can I do? A. If your shampoo is too thin, you can try adding some solid ingredients, such as xanthan gum or guar gum. Add these in small amounts and stir well until the desired consistency is reached. Q. My homemade shampoo is too thick tough. How can I thin it? A. If your shampoo is too thick, you can add a little more liquid, such as water or herbal infusion. Add the liquid little by little until the desired consistency is reached. Q. My homemade shampoo doesn't lather well. What can I do? A. Some homemade shampoos may not lather as much as commercial products because they often contain artificial foaming agents. However, you can try improving the lathering by adding a little more coconut milk, soapwood extract, or natural surfactants like decyl glucoside. Experiment with small amounts to achieve the lathering you desire. Q. My homemade shampoo leaves residue in my hair. What can I do? A. Residue in the hair can indicate insufficient rinsing of the shampoo. Make sure you rinse the shampoo thoroughly and use warm water. You may also need to dilute the shampoo slightly to ensure it rinses out of the hair more easily. Q. My homemade shampoo has a strange smell. What happened? A. An unusual smell may indicate that the shampoo has gone bad or is contaminated. Check the ingredients and make sure they are all fresh and of good quality. If the smell remains unpleasant, discard the shampoo and prepare a new batch. Q. My homemade shampoo burns my eyes. What can I do? A. If your shampoo burns my eyes, it may be due to overly strong or irritating ingredients. Avoid direct contact with eyes and immediately rinse thoroughly with water if shampoo gets in your eyes. Check the ingredients and adjust the recipe to reduce or remove irritating ingredients. These answers serve as general guidelines, but it is important to consider individual prescriptions and specific needs. If you have further questions or specific problems, it is advisable to consult a professional, such as a dermatologist or a hair specialist. Answers to frequently asked questions about making shampoo. Making homemade shampoo can raise some questions. Here are some frequently asked questions and answers about making shampoo. Q. Is it difficult to make your own shampoo? A. No. Making homemade shampoo can be pretty easy. However, it does require some research to find the right ingredients and ratios. Once you understand the basic principle, you can try different recipes and adapt them to your needs. Q. What ingredients do I need to make homemade shampoo? A. The ingredients for homemade shampoo vary depending on the recipe, but some commonly used ingredients are liquids such as water, herbal infusions or hydrosols, surfactants such as castile soap or coconut surfactants, essential oils for fragrance, and additional ingredients such as oils, herbal extracts or proteins for specific purposes. Q. Where can I find the ingredients for homemade shampoo? A. The ingredients for homemade shampoo can be found in various stores, pharmacies or online. Look for high quality, natural and organic options. If necessary, you can also find certain ingredients in health food stores or specialty natural cosmetics stores. Q. How long does homemade shampoo last? A. The shelf life of homemade shampoo depends on the ingredients used. As a general rule, it is advisable to make smaller batches and use them within 1-3 months. However, there are also preservation methods, such as adding vitamin E or preservatives, to extend the shelf life. Read the recipe and recommendations carefully to ensure the optimal shelf life. Q. Can I use homemade shampoo for any hair type? A. Yes. Homemade shampoo can be customized for different hair types. There are recipes specifically designed for dry, oily, normal, or curly hair. You can also customize ingredients and try different recipes to tailor the shampoo to your individual needs. Q. Can I use homemade shampoo on children? A. Yes. Homemade shampoo can be used on children. However, it is important to look for child-friendly ingredients and mild formulas. Avoid potentially irritating or allergenic ingredients and test the shampoo on a small area of skin first to ensure no allergic reactions occur. These answers are intended to serve as general guidelines. It is important to always follow the specific instructions and recommendations of the recipe selected and to consult a professional in case of uncertainty. Solutions to possible problems when making shampoo. Here are some possible problems that may arise when making shampoo and their solutions. Problem 1. The shampoo is too thin liquid. Solution. Add some xanthan gum or guar gum to thicken the consistency. Reduce the amount of liquid in your recipe. Increase the proportion of solid ingredients such as surfactants or sludges. Problem 2. The shampoo is too thick sticky. Solution. Add some more liquid, such as water or an herbal infusion. Use fewer solid ingredients or reduce the amount of surfactants. Shake the shampoo bottle well before each use to improve consistency. Problem 3. The shampoo does not lather well. Solution. Use surfactants such as cocamidopropyl betaine or sodium cocoyl isethionate, which ensure better foam formation. Add a few drops of essential oil such as peppermint or rosemary to encourage lathering. Make sure you massage the shampoo thoroughly into damp hair to activate the lather. Problem 4. The shampoo leaves residue in the hair. Solution. Make sure you rinse the shampoo thoroughly. Use warm water and massage the scalp well to remove any residue. Dilute the shampoo by adding a little more water to make it easier to rinse. Check the ingredients and make sure you are not using any heavy oils or waxes that can leave residue. Problem 5. The shampoo dries out the hair. Solution. Use moisturizing ingredients like aloe vera gel, honey or vegetable oils in your recipe. Reduce the amount of surfactants or use milder surfactants to reduce hair drying. After shampooing, use a homemade conditioner or hair mask to restore moisture. These solutions can serve as a starting point, but it's important to consider individual recipes and hair types. Experiment with different ingredients and proportions to find the perfect shampoo for your needs. Additional suggestions for natural hair care. Natural hair care goes beyond making homemade shampoo. Here are some additional suggestions for a holistic and natural hair care routine. Use natural brushes. Opt for hair brushes with natural bristles such as boar bristles that glide smoothly through your hair and can distribute the natural oils evenly. Avoid overwashing. Avoid washing your hair too often to maintain the scalp's natural oil balance. Reduce the use of shampoo and instead rinse your hair with water or use a mild conditioner. Dry your hair naturally. Avoid excessive use of heat from blow drying or styling tools. Let your hair air dry or use a diffuser attachment to preserve its natural texture. Use natural hair masks. Complement your hair care routine with homemade hair masks made from natural ingredients such as avocado, coconut oil, yogurt or aloe vera gel. These can moisturize, nourish and strengthen the hair. Pay attention to your diet. A balanced diet with adequate intake of vitamins, minerals and proteins is important for healthy hair growth. Eat nutrient-rich foods such as fruits, vegetables, whole grains, fish and nuts. Protect your hair from environmental stress. In extreme sun exposure, cover your hair with a hat or scarf to protect it from UV rays. Avoid excessive exposure to chlorinated or salt water by moisturizing your hair before swimming and protecting it with a hair mask or conditioner. Massage your scalp. Regular scalp massages improve blood circulation and promote hair growth. Use your fingertips to make gentle circular movements on the scalp. Avoid harsh chemical treatments. Reduce the use of hair dyes, perms, straightening treatments or other chemical treatments that can damage hair. Instead, opt for natural alternatives or leave your hair in its natural texture. These additional suggestions can help promote the health and beauty of your hair by incorporating natural care practices into your routine. Experiment and find out which methods and ingredients work best for your hair. Make your own conditioner and hair masks. Homemade conditioners and hair masks can be a wonderful addition to your homemade shampoo. Here are some basic recipes to make your own conditioners and hair masks. Homemade conditioner for all hair types. Ingredients: 1 cup distilled water, 2 tablespoons apple cider vinegar or lemon juice, 1 tablespoon jojoba oil or coconut oil. Essential oils, optional, for fragrance. Directions: mix the distilled water, apple cider vinegar or lemon juice and jojoba oil or coconut oil in a bottle. If necessary, add a few drops of essential oils to create a pleasant scent. Close the bottle tightly and shake thoroughly to mix all the ingredients. After washing your hair, apply the homemade conditioner to damp hair and leave it on for a few minutes. Rinse thoroughly. This conditioner can help detangle, moisturize and add shine to hair. Homemade hair mask for deep care. Ingredients: 1 ripe avocado, 2 tablespoons coconut oil, 1 tablespoon honey, 1 tablespoon yogurt or sour cream. Directions: in a bowl, mash the ripe avocado well until it forms a smooth paste. Add the coconut oil, honey and yogurt or sour cream and mix well. Apply the hair mask to damp hair, paying particular attention to the ends and dry areas. Wrap your hair in a towel or shower cap and leave the mask on for 20-30 minutes. Rinse thoroughly and shampoo as usual. This hair mask can moisturize, strengthen and soften hair. You can customize these basic recipes as you like by adding additional ingredients to suit your specific hair needs. Remember that each hair type has different requirements, so it's important to adjust the recipes accordingly. Before using conditioners and hair masks, it is advisable to do a patch test to make sure you are not allergic to the ingredients. Natural alternatives for styling products. When it comes to styling products, you can also use natural alternatives to give your hair the look you want. Here are some natural alternatives for common styling products. Natural hair gels. Instead of traditional hair gels, which often contain chemical ingredients, you can use natural alternatives such as flaxseed gel. To do this, boil a cup of flaxseed in 2 cups of water until it reaches a gel-like consistency. You can add essential oils to create a pleasant scent. Beeswax hair wax. Beeswax is a natural alternative to hair waxes that can be used in styling. Heat a small amount of beeswax together with a carrier oil such as coconut oil or jojoba oil until melted. Then apply the wax to the hair to shape and style. Natural hairsprays. Instead of using traditional hairsprays, which often contain alcohol and artificial fragrances, you can make your own natural hairspray. Mix water, sugar and an essential oil of your choice in a spray bottle. The sugar water gives the hair hold, while the essential oil provides fragrance. Dry shampoo based on baking soda and cocoa powder. If you want to absorb some of the oil between washes, you can use a natural dry shampoo. Mix baking soda and cocoa powder in equal parts and apply to the roots with a brush or your fingertips. Then brush the powder out thoroughly. Natural hair mousses. To add volume to your hair, you can use natural hair mousses. For example, use quinoa mousse by boiling quinoa in water, straining it and applying the resulting gel to towel-dried hair. These natural alternatives are a healthier option for your hair because they don't contain harmful chemicals. Experiment with different recipes and ingredients to find the ones that best suit your hair type and styling needs. Hair care routines for optimal results. A regular hair care routine is crucial to achieve optimal results for healthy and beautiful hair. Here is a general guide to a hair care routine. Hair washing. Wash your hair with a homemade shampoo or a mild, natural shampoo bar. Massage the shampoo gently into the scalp and rinse thoroughly. Avoid hot water as it can dry out the hair. Use lukewarm or cooler water. Conditioner or hair mask. After washing your hair, use a homemade conditioner or hair mask to restore moisture and nourish your hair. Apply the conditioner or hair mask to towel-dried hair and leave it on for the indicated time. Rinse out the conditioner or hair mask thoroughly. Styling and protection. Use natural styling products to shape or style hair. Protect your hair from heat by using heat protection sprays or natural alternatives such as argan oil or coconut oil. Avoid excessive styling with hot styling tools and let your hair air dry often. Combing and brushing. Use a wide-toothed comb or natural bristle hairbrush to detangle and style your hair. When combing or brushing, start at the bottom of the hair and slowly work your way up to avoid breakage. Comb or brush your hair gently so as not to damage it. Scalp massage. Massage your scalp regularly to stimulate blood circulation and promote hair growth. Use your fingertips to make gentle circular motions on the scalp. You can also use a natural oil blend to condition and nourish the scalp. Nutrition and hydration. Maintain a balanced diet rich in vitamins, minerals and proteins to promote hair health from the inside out. Drink plenty of water to keep your hair hydrated. Regular haircut. Trim the ends of your hair regularly to prevent split ends and keep hair looking healthy. A regular haircut every 6-8 weeks can help promote hair growth and improve overall hair health. Recipes for lactose-free shampoo. Here are very good recipes. Good luck. Simple lactose-free shampoo with aloe vera. Ingredients: 1 cup of aloe vera gel, 1/4 cup liquid soap, lactose-free, 1 teaspoon jojoba oil or coconut oil, essential oils of your choice, optional for fragrance. Directions: mix the aloe vera gel, liquid soap and jojoba oil in a bowl. If you like, add a few drops of essential oils to give the shampoo a pleasant scent. Pour the shampoo into an empty shampoo bottle or container. Use the shampoo as usual, shaking the bottle well before each use to mix the ingredients. Lactose-free shampoo with baking soda and apple cider vinegar. Ingredients: 1 tablespoon baking powder, 1 cup of water, 1 tablespoon apple cider vinegar, essential oils of your choice, optional for fragrance. Directions: mix the baking soda and water in a bowl to form a paste. Add the apple cider vinegar and mix well. Add a few drops of essential oils if desired. Pour the shampoo into an empty bottle or container. Shake well before each use and then apply a small amount to wet hair. Massage in and rinse thoroughly. Lactose-free shampoo with rosemary and green clay. Ingredients: 2 tablespoons green clay, 1 cup of water, 1 teaspoon dried rosemary herb, essential oils of your choice, optional for fragrance. Directions: mix the green clay and water in a bowl to form a paste. Add the dried rosemary herb and let it steep for about 30 minutes. Add a few drops of essential oils if desired. Pour the shampoo through a fine sieve or coffee filter to remove any solids and pour it into an empty bottle or container. Shake well before each use and then apply a small amount to wet hair. Massage in and rinse thoroughly. These lactose-free shampoo recipes are easy to make and can help cleanse and condition your hair naturally without resorting to dairy-based products. They can also be customized as needed to accommodate individual hair type and preferences. Rights and ownership notice. This audiobook is published and distributed by Testberichtdienste LLC. All copyrights, publishing rights, distribution rights, audio rights, and related intellectual property rights for this work have been lawfully and exclusively acquired by Testberichtdienste LLC. Testberichtdienste LLC is the sole and unrestricted rights holder of this audiobook, including the right to reproduce, distribute, publish, monetize, and publicly perform the content on digital platforms such as YouTube. The original manuscript files, source documents, and contractual acquisition records serve as proof of lawful ownership. The original author and/or their authorized representative, Renovatio LLC, has transferred all relevant rights to Testberichtdienste LLC in accordance with applicable copyright and publishing law. This ownership applies to all current and future uses of this work, including audio, video, and digital publications. Effective date of rights ownership: the 1st of February 2026. Any unauthorized use, reproduction, re-upload, redistribution, or claiming of this content is strictly prohibited. Copyright Testberichtdienste LLC. All rights reserved.